women are really good at creating and manufacturing narratives that don't exist. Like the hamster wheel and these stories that women can create and make up in their minds are often far more powerful than the actual truth. So just like you're saying, Ryan, Dr. Terabin talks about this, where he's like, ladies, like, you need to stop going through your guy's phone, or you need to stop going and doing this detective work. You need to kind of turn up the ignorance a little bit and sort of the live and let live. Did you get pulled out? Or are you good?
Nah, it's my bad, man. Just
Okay.
yeah, just leave this
No,
one
you're
in.
good.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No. So I was saying, what I was saying before you dropped out is that women are really good at manufacturing these fake scenarios that don't really exist. The hamster wheel, as we like to call it, like creating this. She will see a girl that'll follow you, and she'll create this whole narrative. You probably dated this girl. You probably did all this. You guys are probably in love. Blah, blah, blah. It's like I don't even know who this girl is. Like I've never even met her or spoken to her or anything like that. And so one of the things that Dr. Terabin talks about, he's like, women, it would behoove you to just not go looking for things and not go searching for answers that you really don't want to find. Because here's the deal. On one hand, you're not going to find anything and you're going to drive yourself crazy digging through all this. And then your guy's probably going to find out. He's going to think you're a crazy person. Two, maybe you do find something, but guess what? It's probably not going to be that big of a deal, or it's something that you're going to blow up over, and it's something that's just going to be mostly innocuous, and that is not going to be enough to cause all of this drama that you've manufactured. So, guys, one of the things you can do, it's like, I mean, dude, this is why, like, if you're serious about a chick, tell her to get out, tell her to delete Instagram, tell her to make it private, tell her not to use it. You know what you could do? Take the phone out of her hand and put a Kindle in her hand instead. Buy her some books. Keep her busy in other ways. Tell her she can learn how to knit and crochet, learn how to cook, learn how to occupy her time in different ways other than, because women that are doing this are bored. It's like a dog that won't stop chewing up the carpet. She's just bored. Give her something to do, an activity to occupy herself with, because she won't have time to create these weird fantasy narratives about the girls you're seeing on the side or these girls that are following you and vice versa. So, guys, I hate to say it, and there's guys in the chat that might think, or in the comments, oh, that's too much work. It's like, I'm telling you, man, like if you want to run a
Women are
relationship, you
work.
have to run the relationship. This idea that women are going to self-govern themselves because of your value just doesn't exist. Like, it's work, man. Period.
Yeah, to that point of women being bored, I think you're right about that. The line that I've used before is like, look, babe, if you take a shovel and you go in the backyard and you start digging for dirt, you're gonna find dirt. Okay.
Yeah.
It's out there. Like you're gonna start digging, you're gonna find it. So how do you want to spend your time? Do you want to spend your time seeking misery? Do you want to spend your time finding ways to be sad or unhappy? Or do you want to spend your time in a happy relationship, enjoying yourself, being with your guy, having a good time, doing cool shit, going on adventures, right? You're absolutely right. Like she's got way too much time in her hand if she's finding too many things to be jealous about. Because at the end of the day, the whole thing is convoluted and messed up anyway. Because women don't want men that other women don't want. So they want men that other women want. They just don't want you to exercise the options with the other women, right? So it's like that's how women vet men. Is it's like, oh, does this guy have an orbit or have some attractive women giving him attention, looking at him? Oh, okay, so that must be a good guy. So now I want him too. Like this is why women would rather date a married guy than go out with a broke loser that lives in his mom's basement, right? Women do this kind of stuff all the time. So
Yeah.
until women start doing what we've been told that they should do and what they respond or what they're supposed to respond positively, which is like being a nice guy and buying her flowers and treating her well and never talking to any other girl or looking their way or some shit like that. Until they start responding positively to that, you have to do what they actually respond positively to, which is a little bit of dread game, which is a little bit of competition anxiety, which is fine. It's normal. They will get over it.
The more that I learn about this stuff and the more that I continue to see it play out in the wild, I think more than even status, I think that pre-selection is the most powerful indicator of value for a man. I think I can't remember which university it was, but it was, and there's two stories. I shared this on my last show on Thursday, but there was one where they took, they maybe approached like 50 women, and they showed a picture. They said, "Hey, do you find this guy attractive?" And it was, he's this educated, he makes this much money. It was all of the same things down the board. But to one group of women, they said, he's in a relationship or he's married. Do you find him attractive? And it was like 50 out of 50. It was 100%. It was overwhelmingly yes. And then to the other group of women, the control group, they said he's single. And it was like half or less than half. Everything was the exact same except that one little figure, that one little thing. He's single or he's married or in a relationship. And when they said he was in a relationship or married, he was overwhelmingly more attractive. I saw something else where a buddy is like a friend of a friend. He's like, I used to wear a wedding band out to bars, and women would hit on me, and I would take them home, and then I would tell them, actually, I was single, and they would just lose their mind, and they would freak out. But it's like my success rate wearing a wedding band was always much higher than not. So, like, ladies, think twice if you want to wife up a dude or marry a dude, and you're going to buy him a wedding band, because you might have to beat women off with a stick. But, the more that I learn about this stuff, the more that I can tell. Like, it's why guys sometimes call. It's like, dude, like, I wasn't getting any attention, and I got it from girls, and I was single, and then I got a girl, and all of a sudden, girls are looking at me different on the street, or they're accosting me, or they're trying to go out with me. It's like, what happened when I was single? Where did this come from? It's like the catch-22. It's like you'll never do better with women than when you're in a relationship, which is the weirdest thing.
Yeah, it's absolutely true, guys.
All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here, where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the courses tab. Newer to the channel, hit subscribe.